Another session of Sunday storytelling. Although I should really rename it because it's not on Sunday anymore. Uh, but that's what we called it. We have not changed it since. So I'll change that eventually. It's Runeterra, D&D. It's been a little bit now. I'm now streaming directly to Twitch and YouTube, which works well because I'm not an affiliate, so I don't have to deal with Twitch's nonsense. We've decided to switch back to Roll 20 because more people are familiar with it, and Beyond 20 is really useful. Let's Roll's cool, it's just a little harder to use as much as I love their little object structure they have. Plus, I've got these great little tokens by Yuakimi, who I love. Their art is amazing, and I'm such a big fan. As you can see, these little guys are so cute. Look at them, they're so cute. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Yes, so as you can see here, the party is in Piltover and Zon. Would anyone in the party like to narrate recently what's happened for them?
Sure. Super quick TLDR. We entered Zon. Some of us had a really bad sleep because where we had to sleep was really loud. I met some people from my place and we cooked some food and we bonded over it. It was nice. We then went to like 3 organizations. All of them were like, the fuck do you actually want? And made us leave. Until we ended up at the Institute of Magic or Learning or wherever the fuck we are now. And we have gone to go find Heimerdinger. At which point, robots went mad! We blew it to hell and back because Gavin accidentally power scaled it 1 level lower than we were.
It was very funny.
Followed by all of the robots going to normal. Nevi bringing Nisha to go and heal Heimerdinger, and now we're all going to, make sure he's okay.
That's all pretty accurate, yeah. So, yeah, let me just set the scene here. Most of you, the 5 of you, you just cleared out Heimerdinger's rampaging robot. And you guys are all gathered around the unconscious body of the scientist. Oh yeah, he's still unconscious.
I am going to pick him up, and I'm going to pick him up and hold him like an anime girl will like hold a cat, and we'll just be like, well, we should bring him to the medical ward or something. I don't have any smelling salts. Maybe they do.
Yeah, absolutely. So you could do that. You could bring him. There's what sort of medical ward are you thinking? You want to bring him to like a hospital, or are you trying to bring him to like the first aid station on the university?
First aid station at the university. Like, I know magic has healed him and he's just unconscious, so I'm not super worried about him dying.
Well, he's not going to bleed out.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know much else past that point because he's not woken up.
Lyra will absolutely not mind any of the whispers and or stares that happen with her just carrying Heimerdinger through this academy.
Yeah, there's definitely a few like students who are mumbling to themselves like, what's going on over there? And like they're being a little nosy and shit. But nothing too crazy. Nothing you guys aren't at least slightly familiar with.
Strange goat person carrying a headmaster.
Pretty much. Yeah, so you managed to find it. There's signs like throughout the building. Like there's a little building map. Literally as soon as you enter, like exit his lab and go to the main building, there's like a little map there, and there's one that's like nurse's station, so you could pretty easily find it. So yep, just pick him up, bring him there. When you get there, there's this like burly man, sort of hanging out there doing some basic like organizational. He's wearing like a little first aid apron.
Lyra's gonna walk up and is like, are you the person who can help the professor? I hold him up.
The man looks at you. He goes, "What happened here?" And immediately just like pulls out like a stethoscope and starts checking out what's going on.
Whatever big rock thing decided to get angry and staticky made the other little rock things angry. We stopped that, found him like this, healed him, brought him here.
He sticks his stethoscope to his heart and he goes, "His heart's pretty pretty low, like heartbeat, pretty subdued. Hmm. And you said you healed him.
I'll look over and make sure I'm like, yeah, that one healed him.
Interesting, because he's not doing well at the moment. His heartbeat is sort of faltering, actually.
Should we? I could heal him some more.
Well, I don't think that's the issue.
Do we need an EMP if I start casting shocking grasp?
No, I don't think that's going to work either. You guys are aware that, Yordles aren't from this plane, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't kickstart his heart with this electricity.
It's not your.
Well, that's what Heimerdinger here is.
I thought he was just a really short man.
Well, I mean, there have been times where people saw him as a short man, but as time progressed, he dropped his glamour, and now we all just know that he's a Yordle. Yordles are fairly common nowadays.
But what is a
Yordle are little 3 feet tall furry creatures from Bandle City.
Not always furry.
Generally furry, but not always.
No idea where that is, but if they're all as cute as this guy, I have to go there.
Well, luckily for you and unluckily for Heimerding here, I think you have to anyways. I don't
We're
believe...
at the rest of the party. I'm like, we're going, right?
Yeah, this will only lead to the.
We knew the
item
scientist,
at-
man.
Yes.
He's our only lead, so.
Yes. Sorry to tell you this, but I don't think any of our medicine will do anything for him. I think you'll have to go to Bandle City and get some sort of healing from there.
So where do we go to get there? I
See,
look over, I'm like, where on the map is that? Who has the map?
That's a tricky question. Technically, I'm guessing I would know this because
Sure.
of Poppy.
yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
That's a tricky question. We don't exactly know where the Yordles come from. Like, we know where they come from, but we don't know where it is.
Oh. So how do we get there if we don't know where there is?
Usually,
Hope the Yordle, that's all he tells us. Or find a different Yordle.
I don't know if that's the best system, but I can tell you this much. Heimerdinger here isn't going to be able to tell you anything.
Yeah.
As far as where you get there is, Heimerdinger told me he took a bunch of, there are unseen pathways that he's used to go to and from. I can't imagine they're like far away, but they don't really share that information.
Yeah.
Are there any other short men around? Yordles around?
I mean, there once was a friend of Heimer's, but he's since departed ways. He lives in Zon now and also doesn't really talk to people.
What's his name?
I believe his name was Ziggs.
So we go to Zon, convince Ziggs to bring us to their house, homeland, where we can rescue the little man.
Yeah, I mean, you could go to Zon and attempt to talk to Ziggs, yeah. The other option is you could travel blindly and look for any of the symbols that the hidden pathways have and attempt to decipher the gates as they are.
That sounds dumb.
Do you have?
It sounds dumb, but it may be if Ziggs doesn't tell us.
You have
might be our only
we might
option.
as well use it. If it doesn't go anywhere, we'll just wander around aimlessly in a circle.
What is this symbol that you're talking about?
It tends to be concentric circles.
Oh, you have a like example?
Like the pools, like the rings when you throw a rock into water.
Okay. So like ripples.
Yeah,
Okay.
like ripples in water. Yeah, that's the best example I can give you.
I'll keep my eye out.
Fair enough.
Oh. So which way is the Zon?
Well, Zon is all around us, arguably. But
Down or up?
Zon is down. It's going to be down all the way, no matter what.
Okay.
Well, let's go find another little furry man.
I guess so.
I turn around. I'm still holding Heimerdingers, and I begin to walk out the room.
Why don't
They want to
sh-
leave Heimer here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I
If we
can.
find trouble down there, we don't want an unconscious body with us while we fight.
I can attempt to, like, sort out his issues here as well for you.
I will lay him on the medical bed.
I will do my best to keep him alive. Okay. Go for it. Boop, 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 boop. So, you guys are going to go down to Zon? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Oh, boop, do, 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 do. You are 9th level?
Correct.
Coolio. Yeah, okay, so, Zon's pretty easy to get to. It's not very subtle. Zon is all around you at all times, because we are playing in the traditional Runeterra, not the,
Arcane.
arcane one where it's over a bridge. So that's perfectly fine. Yeah, absolutely. So you can absolutely just head on down. It's not too difficult to make your way down there.
I assume the further down we get, the more Lyra has trouble breathing.
Yeah, so I was about to narrate that for you. Essentially, the way it works out is as you guys are going down and down and down, take some elevators or take some pathways and take the weaving streets and bridges. And you can see this greeny ooze coming up from different locations as well.
Lyra gets excited at every single escalator.
The bigger problem, though, is as you get lower and lower, the air gets sort of thicker and smoggier. It's not terrible right away, but, like, you can feel it weighing on your throat and your lungs that way. Cool. Alright. Yeah, you guys can absolutely just venture down. Eventually, you make your ways to a Zonite promenade. What's your guys' play to find Ziggs? You're down here, you're in Zon. You've got smog and smoke and all those bells and whistles.
I walk up to every random stranger I see and I just go, hey, you know who Ziggs is?
Yeah, as you walk up to these strangers, many of them just like straight up tell you to fuck off.
Alright, thank you, have a good day.
What a... Go on.
I'm gonna walk up to someone and just ask them, where's the best place to get a drink around here?
Well, I mean, There's many a tavern, but you all seem like Piltover's more your style, but I suppose probably that bar right there. And he just points at like a nameless bar in the alley. I don't know.
Nameless bar.
That's not like a title, it's a bar.
But is
You
it
don't have a name.
It's not important, just go inside.
Feel like they should capitalize on the fact that they don't have a name, just call themselves the Nameless Bar. I start talking as I'm walking away from them.
Yeah.
I think that would be a great idea.
As you guys are walking down, you literally walk past a bar with like a huge title on it that says The Last Drop, and you walk over to the nameless bar.
I'll forget about the nameless bar. I'll go to the named one.
So you're immediately pivoting?
Yeah, I'm immediately pivoting from the nameless one, going to the one that's named.
Okay, yeah, you can go to The Last Drop. As you approach this building, it's called The Last Drop. It's got this like beer stein on this like LED light up display at the entrance. And yeah, you go inside. It's a bar. There's patrons. There's many people in the area as well. It's pretty bustling down here. As much as like upstairs, you got a lot of vehicles and stuff, but down here there's people everywhere. You can, as you walk inside, like people are bumping into you and stuff. It's a pretty packed city. Yeah, and then behind the bar, there's a large. There's like a woman who's got like a few of her body parts replaced with presumably technology. It's this like green oozy technology. She's got the lower jaw replaced, and then both of her arms.
Myra will lean into Maggie and go like,
Understand these people.
how can they breathe down here?
They have lungs of steel.
Some patron overhears you. We can't. That's why we got these. And he pulls out like he lifts his jacket, opens it up, and you can see that he's got like an external pump, like attached and like fed into his body with these like green pipes, and it's like an artificial lung that's just pumping.
That does not look very healthy.
The guy laughs.
Do what you gotta do to survive.
Dude laughs. He's like, might not be healthy, but it was cheap and it's what I could afford. And then you just hear him coughing, and he's got like smoker lung going on. What's your guys' passive perception?
27.
Brandon, you notice someone has been following you this whole time. They're not bothering you. They're following from a distance. And they've been following you all the way since Heimerdingers.
Okay.
Yep.
For now, just for now. First, I want to go talk to the bartender.
Cool. Yeah. This person doesn't come inside the bar. You just sort of like, as you close the door behind you, you could sort of catch a glimpse of their shadow in the city. Yeah. You go up to the bar. Go for it.
Hello, ma'am.
What do you want?
I'm looking for somebody named Ziggs. But you know who that be?
What's in it for me?
I'll slide over 5
what?
5 gold.
She's like, yeah, I know Ziggs.
What, do you know where we might find him?
I mean, just follow the sounds of explosions, but yeah, he's I think he set up home down in sort of the construction area where his explosions might not cause as much damage. He's a little chaotic, so just be careful if you're headed that way. But good luck, I suppose.
Thank start heading out and just say, I know a general direction of where he is. And I'll show the party, like, description.
Cool. Yeah. Just a construction area. The lady like points to it for you. She's just like, yep, just go like straight, 3 blocks left, then take a right. And there you go.
I'm also going to whisper to Lynn to go and fetch the person that's following us.
Okay. What do you mean fetch?
Like, just go and like, get them out of the shadows.
And how do you plan on doing that? Like, what's Lynn gonna do with that information, that task?
Fly at the person.
And just like right now?
Fly down at the person. No, not try to kill them. Just like make their presence known.
Okay.
I'm sure a dragon could probably bring somebody out.
Well, go ahead and give me a stealth check on Lynn first.
I'm not telling her to go stealthy about it.
Oh, she just
Flying towards person.
charges that direction. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a good question. Yeah, the dragon darts off up the street back where you guys came from initially. You can see the dragon sort of jumps into an alleyway, rotates around, cranks it, and then you can just see the person just run out of the alley and run away.
I'm immediately going to chase after her.
Okay. Absolutely. You chase after the mystery figure. Are you using anything better, or are you just going to keep doing run dash type thing?
I'm run dash and I have 35 movement and Lynn has 40 movement.
Well, I know Lynn's going to be close. Is Lynn going to attack this person or grapple them? Or
Just got to grapple, yeah.
okay. Then I need you to give... Because Lynn is fine. Give me an athletics check. A 15 from Lynn? Oh, no. So that's from... I see that.
Plus 3.
Yeah, Lynn immediately, as this person like darts out of the alley all like scampery, sort of like arms flailing, doing that thing where you're running forward, but you're sort of like partially horizontal and like push off a wall and dart down the alley. Lynn chases after them. Lynn has a climb speed, right?
Fly speed.
Fly speed. Lynn just lifts into the air and then flies over and then lands on top of them. They are grappled. And presumably you guys can catch up.
What the fuck is happening over there? Why is the dragon doing this? I just what are you doing?
Nisha told me to fetch. And I'll just say, why are you following us?
You could get off of me first.
Yes, Lynn, you can get off. Lynn gets off and comes to my side.
Catches up to you guys just panting more. Okay, no more running down here.
Actually, quick aside while you're doing this, sorry. Can I get a con save from each of you?
Does that mean it makes it easier to breathe?
What's up, Gavin?
Oh, I just wonder if I could get a con save from all of you.
Oh,
Constitution saving.
Yeah, as you start darting through the alleys and Zon. We'll say it's just a DC 10.
nope. Oh, my thing's not going through. I rolled a 6.
Ooh,
I have to read.
cool.
Can't confirm. It was a 6.
So anyone who rolled less than a 10 will gain a single level of exhaustion as darting around here, sprinting through the city, while not being properly equipped to breathe in Zon, We'll do a number on you.
Forget, did we have a long rest?
You did, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
man.
don't get one.
Yes, Matthew?
If I reduce the size of someone,
Yes.
would that make it easier for them to breathe?
No. Well, you had a long, not since the last combat encounter with the drakes, but you had one before that. You've only had a single combat encounter since,
I was like, what?
and you guys immediately literally just came down here. Narratively, though, you did travel for a little bit. If you want to take a short rest on to do that, you're welcome to. But yeah, you go ahead.
I'm playing up the air thing a lot for Lyra because one, this air is just already naturally really dense because it's so much lower than
Yeah.
mountains, and it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely. But Liva made the save, so you don't get the exhaustion. You're just not doing well. You're just like halfway to an asthma attack.
Pretty much, yeah.
With
There's a dragon on you now.
well, it's not anymore.
No, I got the dragon off. I
Where
was
are
just
you?
asking.
Do they
What are
rec-
you?
Brad, you're the chef feed, right?
Bread, Makana. You have chef, right? Your half feet that I gave you at the beginning of the game was chef, correct?
Are you falling asleep?
Really? That's funny.
Yes, yes, I do have chef. I think. Hold on.
I think so. Let me see.
Yes, I'm the chef.
Let me see if you can hand out treats and everyone heals and actually heal on a short rest. Okay?
You are for the middle of those creatures regain additional health points when taking short rests will gain temporary hit points after a long rest. Yes.
Okay, good. I was 100% sure, so I can't actually see. Just
Cool. Yeah, so you guys are all here.
So, what are you following us for?
Who are you?
They don't recognize me, do they?
No, they didn't see you before, so they don't recognize you.
Okay. Well, I'm Alex. You might know my parents. You were just at their place. I'm Caitlin's brother.
They don't know who Caitlin is.
Who is Caitlin?
The Kiramans.
Ah! Who's that?
Insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
insight to see if
I have no idea what the insight check. I have a 0. Ah, damn! Good job, guys.
Yeah, they're telling the truth of who they are.
Whoever the
Okay,
fuck.
believe him. I still have no idea who he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, insight wouldn't.
Pyramids?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Who are the Kiramans? We're not from around here. In fact, we're all from different places.
Well, you see, my mum is on the council. Kind of helps govern Piltover.
What's your passive investigation, guys?
yeah.
16.
Nice.
Brandon, with a 16, you can see a slightly familiar emblem on his garb of the two keys.
Okay, so we went to your house. Why are you following us?
Well, I overheard what you were all doing, and I wanted to come and possibly help.
Could have just asked them instead of following us around and chatting.
No, I would say the same thing. Also, how are you going to defend yourself if that dragon can take you out in a single bout?
You just kind of see him reach down under his coat to his side, and he pulls out a revolver.
Hey, you got one of those?
I'll look over at McCann. I'm like, he has one of the things that you have.
Yeah. I'll look at his gun, I'll look at mine in its own holster. I'm like, yeah. Alright.
Yours also produce money when you kill things?
Yours produces money.
Yes, it's fascinating. They turn to gold.
That's pretty fucking cool. Mine does not. Oh, and I also have this as I pull out his rifle as well, his automatic rifle.
I lean into McCann. I'm like, this one's bigger than this.
God damn.
It's okay, McCann. I can make yours bigger.
It's not about how big it is, it's how you use it, okay?
I casted large on his gun. Well worth the length of the spell slot.
You now have a bigger gun.
Well, Alex. You might know where Ziggs lives.
Do I know where Ziggs lives?
Do you personally? No, you don't come down here. You would have no reason to come to Zon.
No, you don't.
Oh. No, I don't know where he lives.
Well, it was worth a try. Let's look for a construction site then. And apparently, with a lot of explosions going on.
Oh yeah, you can hear them.
Oh, we can hear them right now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go towards those explosions.
Go for it. Yeah, you can follow the sound of explosions.
Lyra will hold out their hand for Alex to help them up. Lyra is really tall. I forget exactly the height category I picked, but it was bigger than max height.
I'll accept it.
She also will, as soon as you're on your feet, she'll give you a half forehead to forehead bonk. Nice to meet you.
As he rubs his head. You too.
That's Lyra. I'm Nevi. That's Makana. That's Brown. He's also very tall.
He's also a lot stronger than
You as well.
everybody here.
Yeah, everyone ever.
I'm saying it as a question.
Some would say they're stronger than me.
He's probably stronger than everyone here combined.
I've only seen him fight once, but he threw a robot
Yeah.
bigger than him.
Grote is very, very powerful. Grote nearly fought the champion of the trolls in the frozen north of Freljord toe to toe. It was only but from a cheap shot did they make Grote buckle. Definitely have embellishing, that's it.
Still sounds like you lost.
I wouldn't lose if I got another chance.
Well, Goat's gonna give it another shot in the future. Go back up there, kick some troll butt, become the chieftain of the trolls. Okay. Yeah. What are you guys doing now?
Craft to make a small breeze that makes Groan's mane rustles.
Okay, but billowing, but with Goat's fur. Love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, as you guys are standing outside this construction zone talking about how cool Groat is, and how strong he is, you can just like, there's like puffs of like ash and smoke in the air as you're like walking around, just going, and like smoke clouds are just billowing out of this construction site. You can see like lighting up skyline-ish, not skyline because you're like super underground, but like lighting up the area around it. On the other side, just like consistent explosions.
Yeah, I'll start heading over to the explosion.
Sure, yeah, absolutely, go for it. Yeah, you guys, there's like a loose panel, sort of loose segment of like fencing that's not really fencing, it's just a bunch of like loose steel bolted together.
It's a barrier of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a loose segment, so you can like shift that to the side, and everyone but Groat can fit pretty comfortably, and then Groat has to squeeze a bit. I may that fits fine. Make me an acrobatics check to squeeze through this.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
All the commitment that I gave to making that gun bigger, it is now twice the size
Nice.
of a normal gun.
Other people struggle a little bit. Like Lyra has to like do like a little bit like a knees to chest walk.
My hooves make this really awkward.
Yeah. But yeah, Groat, there's a small bald patch on your like lower, or sorry, on your upper back shoulders where you catch yourself on just like a loose piece of metal that just like clips off a little bit of hair as you try and squeeze through this opening.
Well, looks like we're going to have to shave you again.
Wrong character.
What? What's for a character?
No, Nisha wasn't there.
Yeah, Nisha.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying that in game.
No, Nisha's just saying that in game. Is oh no, you're first. I guess we have to shave you now.
Yeah, you absolutely make it all in. You guys can see on the other side here. You guys look up, and you can see that there's this like small man throwing bombs down at like a bunch of other dudes. Probably like there's one really big guy, and then like 3 smaller guys down there, and the big guy on top's just like yeeting fucking explosives at the other guys. And they're just like all dodging it. They're just playing a game of like dodgeball basically, but with explosives.
I have no idea what's going on here, but it says me to stop whatever the fuck this is.
I feel like this is just a normal occurrence for them.
That might be true. I don't really want to make ourselves known.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell out, hello there, Ziggs.
Yeah.
Might we have a word with you?
Catch! And he lobs a bomb at you.
Can I cast Firebolt at it?
I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow.
Both of you can try that. I'll allow it. Well, no, one of you at advantage. Who wants to do it?
What's your 2-hit, Matt?
9.
Mine's 11.
That makes sense. You roll.
Okay, go ahead, Brandon. 27? Yeah, you hit it. It's like halfway towards you and it just explodes in the air. He's like, no fun. I said
I don't.
catch! And this small little bomb flies over towards you. Blink, 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 blink,
Okay.
blink.
Lock it with my
Let's go.
shield.
Franny, you trying to catch it?
Yep. You catch it.
The moment you touch it, it explodes. And you're all pretty close together, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I would disagree.
I would. Everybody else is close together. I am at least 30 to 50 feet away.
I don't think that's how that works when you come out of a little like opening, all of you.
Shut up.
So just recapping. Franny's catching this.
Yep.
Lyra and Nevi already did. Sorry. Nisha and Nevi already did something. I'll give Alex, Live, and Makana a quick chance to do something if you guys want to like jump into cover or something. As Groat catches this.
I'll jump behind whatever's nearby.
Yeah, there's some like loose pieces of metal you could just jump behind, like even like one of those like the like road girders. There's probably some of those bad boys. You just jump behind one of those.
I'm sending you a feat wording. Would this be applicable for shielding?
Yeah, you can add your dex to that one. Yeah. It says that only target you, but I'll allow for this one because it seems kind of fun. Which feat is that?
That's part of Shield Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lily, you like jump in the air and you just like stick your shield at the explosion trying to like block it. Yeah, that's cool with me. In this context only though, just for context. In the future it wouldn't work. But Makana, what are you doing?
Make a deck save. See if I can like roll out of the way.
Yeah, so what I want from the people trying to dive into cover, I just want a quick acrobatics here first.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. So Alex and Makana.
24.
You both got a 24 then.
Yeah.
I don't see Makana's, but I trust you.
Was it not on the one roll sent to VTT? I don't know what VTT is. But
The virtual tabletop.
one roll.
Oh, there it is. I see it now. Yeah, you both got a 24. You both absolutely jump into cover. You will get 3/4 cover for when this triggers. On that note, let's blow this bad boy up. 21 damage from the exploding orb. Boom! And that's going to be a full deck saves from the rest of you.
17 from me.
Yep, Lily, you'll take no damage then, I believe. Oh, sorry.
That one. Is it dex save?
You can use your reaction to take no damage. So it'll be a reaction, yeah. It'll be a deck save, yeah.
I guess both of them are the same. Plus 2.
What'd you get? Brandon got a DC 16. Good enough. Yep. Nevi? Nevi fails, but I would assume Nevi uses like absorb elements or already has fire resistance. Cool. And what about Grout? A deck save, please.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Even as I'm holding it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it with disadvantage.
Like, I'm gonna accept full damage.
Hell yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna take it.
Yeah, 10 fails, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so 21 damage to everyone who fails. Nisha, you succeeded, so half. Nevi succeeded, so... Sorry, Nevi failed, but it's going to happen anyway, so 10 to each of you goofuses. And then for those with 3/4 cover, I cannot remember how that works. 1 second.
I believe you just add a +5.
Half cover is 2, 3/4 is +5, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it works. So if you guys want to... Yeah, it's a +5. So if you guys want to make a save and then add a +5 to your modifier. That's for Makana. So Peanut got a 20. Yeah, Alex got a 20. Well done. And what about Makana? What did Makana get?
Sorry.
A deck save, please.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. 16.
Yeah, that's actually a 21 because you get an extra 5. So you guys are just going to take 10 each. He's like, he got it. That was stupid. And then I want you guys to roll initiative.
You
So
motherfucker.
rude.
We're not going to use a map for this one, though, because I don't have a map plan for this, because you weren't actually supposed to go for Ziggs, you fucking gremlins.
I got that on my initiative.
You gave us an option, sir.
Technically, you brought it up, and I was like, fuck, there is. Yeah, okay.
Another natural 20 for initiative.
Very important.
I forgot to collect my token, but I got a 25.
Okay.
20 for initiative.
Ooh, +9 to initiative. I like. That makes me feel like wave numbers of initiative.
Or you could be...
I don't think you understand. You can get to like +30 initiative.
Slavin has a silly high initiative, but he's also not good at it. He always biffs the roll. It's very upsetting.
He does always biff the roll, and I love every second of it, because he's just like, I want to assassinate him. I'm like, well, what if you're going last?
Yeah. It's okay. I just target whoever's slower.
Okay, important question. Was the +30 a hyperbole or a actual...
Actual number
Does it require some type of really, really awkward, nuanced build?
Yes.
It requires some multi-classing, but like you can get to like plus 15 by going like one subclass.
Wave currently has plus 18 to initiative.
Yeah. So if you were to change Wave to a rabbit, they would gain their initiative or their proficiency on top of that.
Yeah.
And then you can also multi-class into one of the other classes that give.
Oh my god, you son of a jerk. Oh. Yeah, my things I was just putting didn't save and I'm really grumpy about it.
Why'd you not say?
Wasn't exactly my choice, it's just like I was typing it and it didn't go through. Yeah, it's not my favorite. Good enough. And then we'll add a token. Yeah, I see you in there. You're good. Yeah. So 28. I gotcha. Descending. Okay, Alex, I believe you are first on the initiative order. There are. Let me give you a quick description of what you're looking at here. Up above on sort of crane. So maybe 30 feet up on a crane. There's a small furry man wearing like a little helmet with some big goofy goggles and a shit-eating grin. Then on the ground there are several other goofuses. One huge goofus, as well as 3 smaller goofuses that are about normal human size. They are all looking at you as you guys are party poopers who interrupted their fun. What would you like to do?
He's gonna just shoot the first closest one to him.
Do you want to shoot the big guy?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it. $18 will hit.
Whoops. Wrong dice. There we go. 17 damage.
Okie dokie. 17 damage. Cool. That makes sense to me. Anything else?
Okay. I'll shoot him again.
Sure, go for it.
Seven.
17 hits. He's bigger than he is subtle.
13 damage.
13 damage, sure. Awesome. Anything else?
Me. That's it.
Yeah, okay. So you look over at this huge lumbering guy. He's got like a big goofy helmet on and like a single opening for his face in there. And you can see that it's like full of this smoky gas in it. And you just like shoot him twice. That works great. Makana, what are you doing?
Hang in the corner. I'm gonna shoot him and I'm gonna kill him dead. No,
You-
Fuck, there's Ziggs and a couple other people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been in and out of consciousness for the past hour.
Ziggs and 4 goofuses.
I will take a shot at. I'm gonna choose a random name out of the ones I see here. Counterfox.
Go for
Alright.
it.
Okay, so gun.
Gun.
25 to hit.
25 will hit counterflux. You're good, yeah.
Okay, time to press other buttons. I'm gonna use my favorite phone.
Go for it. Okay.
And then I'm gonna click Planar Warrior.
Okay. 7.
7.
Nice.
I don't get sneak attack.
Not unless you head first. Would you like to head first? You're technically behind a girder.
No, because I want to do bonus action attack.
With your offhand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now actual gun damage, 13.
Okay.
So 20 damage.
22.
20. Yes, 22. Pardon me. And then bonus action attack again.
Go ahead.
Crit. Okay.
You crit. Go ahead.
Okay. So.
I believe you don't get your mod on this one, or do you have 2-weapon fighting?
I do not.
I don't think you do. Either way, you still do double the dice damage, which is pretty good.
So double this. Fuck. 8.
So it'll be 8. Because it's 3 plus 5, so go ahead and roll me another 1d8 then.
Another 1d8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just click Planar Warrior to get that.
Sure.
Fuck. And then I click Planar Warrior again.
Can you do that more than once?
No, I was using Planar Warrior for the 1d8.
No, I know, but can you technically do Planar Warrior on each hit, or is it once per turn? Is it your first attack or on each hit? I thought it was your first attack.
Oh, it is the bonus action. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. Do not include that 6 roll.
Okay, cool.
8, 9. I get another click of my favorite foe.
Nope, that's once per turn as well. Oh no, favorite foe, you have the 1d6 one. Isn't that a bonus action to put on?
Isn't it free?
No, that's the 1d4 one.
When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark that target as favorite enemy for 1 minute or until you lose concentration.
Okay, and does it say it's 1d6 or 1d4 in that context?
1d6.
Yeah,
Huh.
it scales.
Oh, okay.
First time. Never mind.
Yeah,
No.
only the first time that you can number.
First time.
Yeah, most of your stuff is going to be on your first one. Sneak attack, favorite foe, planar warrior, all that's on your first usually.
Okay.
Still cool.
So 9 damage.
You actually get to choose which attack the sneak attack on it.
Sure, but if you put the dice out there, you put the dice out there. Also, he doesn't have sneak attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. Moving on. Makana did a bunch of damage and almost killed that dude. Galvanic. So this is not Ziggs. So, cutting over to one of the kids on... Well, not one of the kids. One of the goofuses. You see this...
Kids,
Yeah,
shooting
you
a
s-
bunch of kids.
Well, he's not shooting. He's throwing bombs at them. No, it's okay. So you see this person. They have this like backpack that's just sparking. This big sparky backpack. And they are slightly levitating. Just off pure spark adrenaline that's sort of like lifting them off the ground. This person looks over at the party here. And let's see what he's got here. He's going to draw a line. We'll say it's 2. So realistically, he's drawing this line on Grote, Nevi, and Nisha. Because you guys are all still standing still. Everyone else jumped behind some girders and shit and jumped out of the way. You guys have not moved. So I assume you're all pretty much in a line based off of you guys just exiting a single 5-foot opening. He points his fingers out and you can see that there's this like silly looking fucking arc between like electricity arc between his thumb and his pointer finger. And you hear like a clicking noise and click, 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 and you can see this electricity behind him reverberates further and further until the arc from his back connects to his thumb, connects to his finger, and then shoots out forward. I need the 3 of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
He casting Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
50.
I casted Zerbelis.
Fair. You got a 15?
Casting Thunderbolt, Gavin?
Lightning bolt.
Oh, lightning bolt. Yeah, okay.
Uh,
So I succeeded and I have resistance.
You have resistance to lightning damage?
Yes, because my
That's cool. Either way, 36 lightning damage. Woo!
6.
Halved. Well, you succeeded, so you take... so 36 becomes 18, becomes 9.
Yeah.
Franny succeeds, so you take 18.
Yeah.
Matt, you take 36 and then use resistance to drop it to 18. Correct.
I take 18 points of lightning damage. That hurts.
Then I need to roll a die. On an odd number, something happens. On a good... Let's see. I rolled a 1. His sparky backpack goes... And you see that it starts electrocuting him.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fine. Then we move on. Groat.
Okay. How far away are those two?
Like 30 feet. They're not that far.
Okay.
You can run up to one of them at least, pretty comfortably.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap to Ziggs.
Oh, Ziggs is up on a crane, throwing
Yeah,
bombs.
he's up on crane. Okay, but how far would that be?
Ziggs is pretty high up. He's maybe like 30 feet up and then 30 plus feet away, so 60-ish. If you do trigonometry, about 45. If you can get the vertical leap going.
Okay. And the guy that just shot us is about 30 feet away?
He's about 30. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him and rage.
Okay. You can try and throw him at Ziggs.
I'm gonna throw him at Ziggs.
Okay. So you need an opposed athletics from him?
Can you beat a 33?
No, obviously not, Franny. Go on.
Yeah.
So one to
bonus
grab,
action to leap over, grab.
then second one for over the head. I don't think you could beat that either, but grapple checks opposed to athletics or acrobatics technically.
Yes.
There's a hypothetical world this works for him, but I forgot I have hard acceleration turned off so I can stream Netflix. So I have to wait for this dice to finish rolling. 22.
22?
22.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw him at 6.
And then that's an attack roll from you.
Uh,
17?
17.
Let's see, Ziggs AC. It's not good. Yeah, you throw him at Ziggs. How much damage you doing? You threw him 30 feet.
30 feet, so stop asking for advantage on damage rolls. So it'd be 12 plus. Sorry, one second, I have to double check which ones I actually have. So it'd be 14 plus, said 30 feet?
Yeah.
Plus D6. So 27 to both of them.
You ever think that maybe we made you too strong?
I mean, I'd argue
Maybe,
that
depends.
Sarius was really strong.
Yeah, I'm just laughing.
Numbers he was pumping out.
I'm just laughing at the fact that Francis just technically did like 50 damage. Why 27 and not 25, Francis?
Oh no, it's the 1 8th rage.
Well, rage is already calculated in your calculation there anyways. It's 10 plus 2. And so it's actually 2 less than that.
10 plus 2.
Yeah, it's looking roll 20. It's, the 12 that it gave you is your 10 bludgeoning and your 2 rage.
You're right, actually. Yeah, you're right.
And you don't do rage on throne, which is part of the slight balancing we've built in. Yeah, okay, cool.
23.
23. Cool. So 3d6. Cool. Anything else funny? You picked up a guy, you yeeted him another guy, you did 44 damage.
Let's see, so you're only 30 feet away, so I'm going to move another. I have to think about that. 2, 5, 15, so 4, so 20. So it's 40. So I'm going to move another 50 feet towards them.
15 feet?
50. 5, 0.
They're not that far, Francis.
Oh, because they're up on the crane though.
Yeah, just okay, so you climb the crane.
Yeah.
Okay, make me an athletics to climb. I know how irrelevant this is. Yeah. Yeah, you climb it. You're up there now.
So, okay, I'm up there, and that's my turn.
Cool. Nevi, you watched... Well, there was 4 on the ground, but now there's 3.
Okay.
Fireball.
No, I was thinking about doing something cooler.
Something that involves fire.
I mean, yes. Cast Rocket League.
Okay, Matt, what level spell is that?
I'm gonna cast it at 5th level.
Okay, the moment you cast that, I have to make a check on this, but that's okay. You cast a 3rd level. Who's this one? That's the one that Francis just fucking. Oh no, that's the one who was shot twice already. The one who was shot twice. Nope. That was the one that Francis just threw, isn't it? Yep. The one that's got like barely alive now because you guys have been donking him so much. Oh, sorry, that's the one that Makana shot twice. Sorry. The one that Makana shot twice. Basically looks at you, Matthew, as you do this, and pulls your flames, or attempts to start pulling your flames out of you. And at the same time, the large man, the flames that are being pulled away from you are being siphoned into him, and you can see steam billowing up behind, like in his body, and he jet propels forward 120 feet up to you. Technically only 30. But I do need to make the check to see if I actually successfully cancel it. So, it is 1d20 plus 6. Your spell's going to go off still, but you're going to get charged first. So, and it makes a slam attack for free first against you. So, the big guy just charged your ass. I just need to see what I rolled. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, cool. Well, I zoom by him, and I'm working with an attack of opportunity, and I zoom by everyone else who is still on the ground.
Okay, the other two over there.
60 feet of movement.
Yeah,
Whee!
absolutely.
And all of them now take, I need to change that. That's not accurate. That is.
This is a
They're all
real.
gonna take 12. Wait, the one who almost hit me will take 12, and everyone else will take 7.
Okay. It's a big...
And then, to the dude who electrocuted me, as my action, I'm going to cast a shocking grasp on him.
I believe that's the one that Franny threw.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will zoom to everyone. Do I have enough movement to zoom back at the guy who hit me? Or tried to?
How much movement do you have?
60.
Yeah, you zoom up and zoom back. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll just come back and I just shocking grasp him.
Go for it. That's the one that stops reactions, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
24.
That's very good. Very good. We like it.
8 points of lightning damage.
It's actually very good. You stopped his reaction because you can do 23 damage on a reaction.
And I can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Oh, start of his next turn. Sick. Love that.
Okay. Yeah. That's my turn. I have Rocket League going.
Nice. Cosmotronic. He's still alive. He's one of the ones on the ground. Cosmotronic. Yeah, this guy here is going to like look at the party. You guys all just regrouped on over there. They're still actually you're still all there because most of you haven't had a turn yet. So Alex, Lyra, Makana, Groat's not there. Nisha is, and Nevi just went back to that. So he's gonna look back over and go, "Sorry, big boy," and throw another bomb. Like another one of those like tick, 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 tick explosion bombs. So I need all of you to make me another deck save.
Oh, wait. Shit.
What's up, Brandon?
You have. I'm guessing Lynn would have got hit by the lightning bolt too, right?
Your dragon? Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be 32 half technically, and then roll a deck save, which is 18.
Success. Yeah.
Okay, so you take 9.
Lynn also would have taken the fireball probably too.
Yes, so another deck save and then another deck save.
Yes.
2 more deck saves.
The DC on this one's 14, so Nevi's going to succeed this time. Lyra fails. Alex, you're still in cover, so you get a +5 to this. Brandon, your Drake fails.
That was the second deck save. I can't remember how much damage that was.
Scroll back up. I don't care that much. I need one from Lyra still. Oh, no, I got yours. I need one from
Me and my Drake.
Makana.
What do you need from her?
A deck save as another bomb's being thrown at you guys.
14.
You actually get a +5 because you're still in cover. But it's being thrown directly back in the center of the group.
Sorry, this is also with proficiency.
Cool.
So it's an extra 4 on this. So
Coolio.
4.
Yeah, you succeed.
Me is +9.
And success.
19.
Cool. I'm going to put the damage in for you. There you go. 26.
I take 6.
The DC was 14. You guys can do the math on that bad boy. I'm going to keep going forward. Let's see. Actually, are any of those dice bad? Yeah, I'm going to reroll 4 of those dice. Yes, so that's going to replace 2, 3, 1, 2. Let me get my calculator here. 26 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 minus 2. Enter. Plus 18. So that's actually 36 damage total on that fireball.
36,
18.
yeah, it's like 18.
Yeah. Moving on from that, we've got the counterflux. This is the one that is barely holding up as Matthew just bolted past it. Jesus. Okay. All of this is kind of duty. I guess we'll do a... No, that's so lame. I don't have anything good in here. Oh. Ugh. What's the range on this? Yeah, okay, so it's going to cast an enlarge reduce on the big guy.
Oh, I see how it is.
The large man is now huge. And then I need to roll a d6. Whee! Bloop. A 3. Interesting. That's really funny. Yeah, there's just a bubble around this guy, and all of his friends look at him like, what the fuck, dude? Then we go to the flux. The flux is gonna move. Oh, sorry, flux is Ziggs. Ziggs is on top now. Franny is behind him. Oh no, what does he do at this moment?
With his buddy collapsed into him.
Okay, so I think I have an idea. He's gonna cast... he's gonna pick up this bomb, and it's this blinking black and white bomb. Tick, 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 tick. And it like almost phases in and out of existence, and he's just gonna throw it at you. And I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
I know what he's doing.
Tick, tick,
Oh,
tick,
I
tick,
see.
tick, tick,
You
tick,
get
tick.
banished.
Yep.
I got banished.
The bomb hits you, Francis. Poof! And Francis disappears in a puff of smoke. Then I get to roll a d6 to do something funny and jank. 1. Ziggs looks at his friends down below and goes, whee! And like, literally as you explode, he disappears in a similar puff of smoke. And, The counter one, the one that shot the lightning bolt, swaps places with him. So now that guy's up on top and Ziggs is down below. He's like, whee! Nisha.
Wait, the
Yeah,
guy that shot lightning?
The guy who shot lightning is now on the crane with the other guy who you threw.
I want to shoot
threw the
Ziggs
guy.
twice.
Sorry. The one who tried to counter Matt is now on top.
Yeah, I want to shoot Ziggs.
You're gonna shoot Ziggs now?
Yep.
How could you?
Really?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, bud.
Shoot him again.
Go for it. That'll hit.
Oh. I also infused
Sure.
my dragon's reaction, so that would be 13 plus an extra 3,
Okay.
and bonus action. I'm going to command that to go X6 also.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, also paper flow.
Sure.
For an extra 3, and then 3. Yeah.
Yep, still good. Okay, Dragon hits.
Plus an extra D6.
Okay, yeah. A little bit of damage, not bad. He's still standing. Ziggs is like, ow, what the fuck?
Does it have to do any
Oh, yeah, make a second one.
just for banish?
I did the first one.
Okay.
And I think I'm still good on the second, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Moving on. Lyra.
Well,
You've been exploded several times.
I have.
Oh, I'm also going to run away from the party.
Yeah, fair.
Can I get within 30 feet of Ziggs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rad. Can I get a DC 17 Wisdom save as I cast Charm Monster on him?
He's not a monster, but yeah, absolutely.
I believe Charm Monster allows you to do humanoid as well.
Monsters just anything.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying he's not a monster. Charm person would have worked fine. He fails.
Rad. He's now my friend!
Okay.
Hey Ziggs, do you mind not throwing bombs at us? Like, I know we're having fun here and this is all good, but there's some business that we need to talk to you about.
He looks at you. He's like, but playtime! Okay,
We can have some fun after though.
I'll stop throwing bombs at you.
You can throw them at the other friends that you were throwing them at before.
Okay, I'll keep throwing them at the big man.
Oh. Step away from the big man, guys. I proceed to move away.
Fair enough. It's the big man's turn. The big man. Who's he in front of? Matthew? Yeah, Matt. Let's roll a d20. 12 hit? No?
No.
What about 22?
Yeah, it hits.
Pretty sure.
You're going to take 26 damage.
I'm out.
That's big man. Oh, shoot. What was that fireball? 36 damage? I need to make a dex. Big man fails. Big man took the 36 to the face. Because his friends are exploding bombs on him. They don't care. Alex, what are you doing? Alex.
Here, can you hear me?
Oh, I think I can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there we
Go for it.
There we go.
Okay, good. Alex will.
I was just watching a dragon just get fucked up.
This is true.
Multiple dragons get fucked
I'm
up.
very stumped right now.
You can just keep firing.
Yeah, I'll just keep firing.
Nevi, are you down?
I'm down.
Oh.
24 HP.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Alex can absolutely just keep firing. Who are you firing at? The big man who's pretty close to you, or are you going to fire at someone else?
Fire at the big guy.
Sure, go for it. 13 does not hit. You rolled a 2. That's
Second shot.
30's going to hit. Yeah, that's going to hit. 13. Okie dokie. There you go.
Stay behind this cover.
Yeah, reasonable. Makana, what about you? What are you doing?
I'm going to shoot.
Who are you shooting at?
Good question. I will shoot at. I was shot at counter plus before, so I'm going to shoot at mimics now.
That's big man. Shoot a big man. Go for it.
Okay.
Gun.
Boom.
16 hits.
16 hits.
16 hits.
Oh, I'm going to move my favorite foe to hit.
Is anyone close to big man? No, I don't think anyone else.
I was.
Yeah, now you're unconscious, so you don't give sneak attack bonus anymore.
1 damage.
Okay, how much regular damage?
Good question. Let me roll it all out here.
17. Oh no, sorry. 3, 16. That's still, what, 20 damage? Nice. Big man goes down. Your gun, does that turn people into shrapnel on any kill?
Yes.
10 gold explode from the back of big man's fucking skull.
Beauty. I'll take that 10 gold.
As you do that, Ziggs is like, no, big man! He's our punching bag. Don't kill him! Galvanic. Is that one of the ones that was thrown up top? I feel like it was. Oh, that's lightning guy. Franny threw him. Who's up here with him? Counter? Yeah, they don't give a shit. I'm gonna do a thunder wave here. So... Ow, my eardrum. Oopsie. There you go. Thunderwave, Franny, can I get a con save? Oh, Franny's not even there. Never mind. Why would he do that? Okay, never mind. He's still got a lightning bolt. Who's where? None of you are really spaced up nicely for that. It's a shame. Damn. Well, he's got 30 feet movement, so why doesn't he... he'll jump down. I'll do the fall damage, the 3d6 here. So he takes 15 damage as he jumps down, runs over to the party, stands where everyone is, and then goes... Boom! As he does a gust-propelled leap and a thunder wave. Should hit... Yes, you are, absolutely.
I will take my first death save.
Yes. Everyone else, I need a con save. That's going to be... Alex, but you have advantage. Makana... Sorry. Alex gets a +5. Makana gets a +5. Liva, you moved out of there.
Yeah.
Did Nisha move out of there? Did you say that?
Yeah, I ran away 35 feet. A direction.
Okay, so it's just the two of them and then Matt's fucking unconscious body. Okay. Go ahead and give me your con saves, guys. Would you consider an unconscious body an unsecured object?
Yes, I would. For the comedic relief, for the comic relief of this. Because, yes, it's your object.
believe you were a corpse, therefore you are not classified as an object yet.
He's unconscious. He counts. We're doing it. It's funny.
That is funny.
So I need one from Makana as well. A con save, please.
Oh, does the body just get blown?
Yeah, it just gets tossed. 12. I believe 12 is a failure. So you're going to take 16 damage. Alex, you're going to take half that. Yep, you're going to take half that. And then you're also each going to take an extra 3 damage. Matt, you don't take the extra 3 as part of this because you got blown out of the range of it.
And then an extra 3.
Yeah. And this man, how much health does he have? Yep, he just downed himself. His bag explodes and he goes, ah, 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 ah! And you see all this like momentum he built up, literally just like, do you know that balloon thing where it goes around the room? That's him. He just goes, whoa! And he like, you just see him like bouncing against a wall, and he just like cheese grates his face against it. He's just like up a wall and up and just like around until he just like flies away. He's just gone. Groat. Do you get a save now? Is that how this works?
Well, doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter either way.
And if it lasts for a full minute, he just doesn't come back.
He'll come back because he's from this plane of existence.
Oh,
Yeah, it's only if you're not this plane of existence.
really? No, you're right. It's not plane shift. This is the lame one.
And has given me, and I can just banish him forever.
Franny, you are looking around, and you can see this whole area that you're in, where you landed, it's so pretty. There's like big old mushrooms floating around, like in the area. There's like people frolicking, because you're literally just like, you landed in a city. And there are people just like running around having a good time, and they're all little yordles, little furry people, and it's just a good time overall. Anything you like to do on your turn?
Well, I actually can't do anything, so...
Why not?
Incapacitate? From Vanish, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Franny got banished to Bandle City, but he can't do anything about it. Franny, looking around, you can see there's this little vial with like a little plus symbol on it that clearly means medicine, and it's right there. It's literally like 2 feet away from you. You could reach out and grab it if you could move. Okay.
Yeah, you can still walk around as incapacitated. You just can't take any actions.
Yeah, you can't do an object interaction. Movement is an action, Brandon.
Yeah, you can just like NPC.
Brandon.
Do it.
Movement is an action. You can't take actions or reactions. Movement is an action.
Oh, yeah.
No, Franny's just standing there in a stupor, looking at the thing he needs and can't get it. Nevi, what are you doing? Oh, death save. Dead. Nevi's dead.
Oh!
I killed Nevi in a joke combat.
Well...
Somebody has Revivify somewhere. It's fine.
I hope we do. I don't think I have any fucking diamonds.
No, we don't.
You could pay out of favor. It's fine. Moving on.
Revivify is within 1 minute. I don't
Yep.
think we can get damage within 1 minute.
Moving on.
I got backup.
Moving on. Cosmotronic is which one? I blame Matt's Nat 1. That's not on me.
Yep.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Matthew?
Matt, why would you do this?
Can anyone do that thing where you guys change the dice roll that we do to Matt all the time?
I don't have anything that would affect the death roll.
You don't have Wheel or Woe for this?
I mean, I don't think that would change it from a nat 1.
No. Okay, Cosmotronic
We have 10 days.
for True Vivid, for different revives.
I have reincarnate.
Oh, nice.
Hello. Okay.
Cosmotronic. That one has Fireball, one more left. Who's somewhere and needs to get Fireballed in the face? What else has got? It's got... God.
Fireball also is weird and ignores cover, by the way.
I don't care. It's fine.
Well, it's because it goes around cover. It's fire.
Yeah, yeah. I don't care. It's more fun to narrate that you guys did something to dodge out of the way. It makes sense. Nietzsche, your lizard is on Ziggs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna Scorching Ray your lizard at 3rd level.
Okay.
So I need to do 3, 4 roll 20s. Does a
The 19 hits.
13, 13, 25, 8.
Only the one hits.
Boo. You take 2d6 damage to your Drake. Yeah. Other than that, that's their turn. They're like, oh shit, there's been a murder. Run! And you can see this person just starts booking it into the, like, oh wait, as far away as possible. This is the person who swapped places. One of the people who was up top. Oh no, sorry, this is the other guy who's on the ground. The counter Flux's turn is next here. They are the one who enlarged reduced the guy who died. They're also going to Scorching Ray Brandon's dude, but they're going to do it at 3rd level as well. 13, the other 3 should hit, so that'll be 6.
AC 8.
Yeah, 3 of those will hit then. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, 2. Boo. There you go. 10 more damage, Brandon.
Okay.
Let's
And
roll
8 HP.
a d6. Oh, neat. There's something around there's like an orb around the man. And then the Flux, that's Ziggs. Ziggs is going to fuck. Ziggs is like, oh no, the game's done. The game's done! The game's done!
This is going too far.
Ziggs is gonna grab this like machine out of his inventory. Like he's just gonna pull this thing out of his bag. And he's gonna immediately just start like electrocuting the shit out of Nevi's corpse.
Can I help by casting healing magic and crying?
Ziggs is using so what the functionally, Ziggs attaches Nevi to this, like, just starts, runs over and is like, oh no, the game's done, the game's done. Sorry, we didn't mean to kill you. We didn't mean to kill your friend. Because he's looking at Lila and he's like, we're friends now. I'm sorry, it was a game. Big man's dumb. We don't care about Big Man.
Continues to cry.
1 second, I'll fix this. And, Ziggs proceeds to, like, look at Nevi and just, like, literally just, like, grab like a big old like chainsaw. This is his action, by the way. He grabs like a chainsaw out of his inventory and just like cuts open the center of Nevi. And like attaches like some weird like clock into Nevi's chest. That'll work. And then dimension doors away.
No, wait, before you.
Okay.
I will cure wounds, Nevi, to heal the bleeding. I will do it at 4th level.
Yeah, so the dimension door, he's just like at the very, very tippity top of this crane now. He's like, I'm sorry.
35.
Yeah, Nevi's like 100 feet up in the air. Or sorry, he's probably, what, 500 feet? Yeah, so you can see Ziggs is like up, way up above you. This crane like connects to like a bunch of girders that run across it, and there's like cranes on cranes on cranes, and he's like 500 feet away on a bunch of like cranes off in the distance, like a good 100, 200 feet up in the air. We're gonna end combat there. As
Is Nevi alive?
Nevi is unconscious.
But alive.
Maybe. Check.
I will 35 heal. I will medicine check Nevi.
Yeah, doing a medicine check after seeing Nevi be healed. Nevi, you wake up, your chest is still ripped open, and you can see your beating heart with the, like, he literally, like, pulled out a clock and replaced your heart with a clock.
I have 35 HP at the moment.
Yeah, but you have a clock heart.
Uh-huh. look down and
Your chest is still open, by the way.
Just pass out.
I will proceed to emergency surgeon status and try to, like, close the gaping hole.
Yeah, do you want to put the heart back in?
Yeah.
I mean, this seems to be working.
I mean, can I have fixed both? Nebby has 2 hearts.
You can attempt to stick the heart back in the body, and the clock will functionally become just like a pacemaker.
Lyra goes into her Zen state
And starts
she did
to.
what she was crafting and becomes a medical wizard.
Lara starts doing surgery on Nevi's unconscious body and starts sticking the heart back in, puts the clock in there, attaches some stuff, keeps the wires on there. The clock is like literally just like a pacemaker functioning to beat the heart that's not really like working properly anymore. It's just like an organ that's sitting there. Yeah, what are you guys all doing while Lyra performs open heart surgery on your friend?
Like my $10.
Ben, God damn it.
Okay, and that time is coming up soon.
Lyra's just sitting here, like, performing open heart surgery, and Mikada's just sitting there back, like, 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coin.
Literally just like, ooh, a piece of candy. Yeah.
Heal, so
I guess Grope fucking finally comes back after like a minute, seeing everyone is either dead or gone. And Nevi's just laying on the ground, heart open, blood like spurting out of the chest. Loud, mysterious ticking noise.
I merely heard a question. What the fuck? And still mid surgery.
Yeah, I'd assume that this would take some time.
Yeah, no, if you're it's taken a bit of time, yeah.
How much time?
I mean, I don't know. How long does open heart surgery usually take?
So like 4 hours. 4 days, like 12 if there's complications. They don't include that generally, hopefully.
does anybody else need some healing?
I do.
I could use
Probably a
little
lot
bit
of people.
I have 4 more d6 that I can give out. Well, I got two iterations of 2d6.
You can take it out.
I have 6 wit.
So who needed it?
Lyra could mechanically use healing. She is not in the mindset to ask for it at the moment.
Fair. So do I see where any of the ones that were attacking us, by the way?
Well, I'll move it over to.
Most have
Lyra
fleed
quickly.
within
Lyra,
before you
can
came
heal
back.
11,
Okay.
and then I'll move it over to Makana to some damage, right?
Yeah, I'm at like 17 health.
You can heal 8. So Lyra heals 11, Makana heals 8.
Oh yeah.
I'm also going to resummon my, unsummon my pet and resummon it with the 12 slot.
Okay.
So it's at full HP.
Yeah.
Tell me if we hit the hour mark.
Yeah. Yeah, Lily, eventually the hour mark comes as you're in the middle of a construction site, dirt and stuff pouring in.
At which point, the charm monster spell will end and Ziggs will know that he was
Fair enough. Yeah, eventually Matt's gonna wake up. Lily, you've closed up his chest around this clock, and
There's just now an Iron Man clock in Nevi's chest.
it's inside the chest cavity though. So all it is this frustrating ticking noise that Nevi's consistently hearing.
Okay, so real quick, for cool thematic reasons, can the wiring and everything be hooked up to the heart that's in the chest?
Yeah.
However, I got the clock part to sit, like, in where, like, part of the ribs that were opened up were put. So it is just, like, surface level, like, you can see the clock face.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
Okay,
now Nevi is a clockwork sorcerer.
Lyra will look down at Nevi, absolutely exhausted, half crying, and just like collapsing to the side, be like, "Hey, you're awake." Blah.
You know, I was thinking of Brandon. I was legitimately thinking about retiring Levy because now he has a fucking pacemaker. But now I'm considering making him a clockwork soul.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, Lyra half passes out from intense focus on stress on everything that just fucking happened.
Fair, fair.
Lyra is also soaked in blood.
Oh yeah. Is there anything you guys would like to do in this space before you leave it?
Because Zix already ran away.
Yeah, Zig's fucked off good. He 500 step disappeared.
Alex will give Lyra a mess kit and just be like shakily just here. I might need this, as he's just like shaking, like so shocked and just, what the fuck just happened? What did I just get myself into?
This goat person just performed open heart surgery on the humanoid dragon thing. Lyra will like take it and she's just like, can I have a nap?
Yes, I think everybody nap.
Nevi, are you okay? Can you speak?
Tick, tick,
Is this
tick,
this ticking in my
tick.
chest?
tick.
Well, you were killed. Ziggs used Yordle magic and a clock and saved your life, and I managed to put everything back, but the clock's kind of stuck here.
I hate it.
The clock is sort of keeping you alive.
I hate it.
I like to imagine that at like 12 o'clock, this clock just starts ringing.
Matt, you gain a parapet of wound closure built into your chest. Yeah, so you got a parapet of wound closure. It's a pacemaker of wound closure. And Brandon is correct. Every day at noon and midnight, it does go off.
Yeah, but would Alex know someone who could fix this problem with?
Maybe, but they'd have to kill him in the process because that is what is keeping him alive.
They probably know of somebody who could make them better. Victor, innovation. I mean, definitely not meta knowledge.
No, totally not.
We can rebuild him. We can become stronger.
I know someone who could solve this problem, but it wouldn't be pretty.
It'd be expensive
I
too.
go back to the gentleman. Fucking my chest!
Tick, tick, tick,
They can,
tick, tick,
like,
tick.
they can
Tick. Eventually you phase it out, Matthew. After about like 3 hours, it just sort of becomes background noise.
Until it starts ringing.
Until noon, in which case it rings again.
Honestly, why do you need the feet to know how much time has passed?
Yeah, now we know. Now we have a walking clock.
Is
With
how's it going?
we're about to call it right now. I was about to say, with that, we will call it for the night.
Going to sleep.
You guys are still in the construction site that's full of big ol' holes in the ground. Big ol' dents and shrapnel and blood.
We're going to need a rest.
Yeah. Okay.